but a solid gain on the ground that time.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play, pick up a good chunk of yards, and if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Here comes the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Second down after that previous play. And the back now goes in motion. He keeps it on a design run. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. End zone ahead, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play, looking to throw it. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They couldn't stop him there. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Trying to find room. It's Hardy. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Tar Heels. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
A second down after that completion. They keep him guessing with a run. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. A quick throw to the right. And the pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. The 30. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Toss play to the outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. To throw, it's Barnett. Defense is coming after him. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The sure hands. It's Edwards. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Blue Devils will crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the left side.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They'll run it to the right side. Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made after a big gain. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The back's got it. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. throw. The catch is made. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
With the catch, it's Edwards. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And the Blue Devils have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. The Blue Devils are going to keep this drive rolling. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Edwards. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Brown.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So not much just possession here. Can he make something happen? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. One more play before they head to the locker room. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He's got the first and still going. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Short connection to the tight end here. Physical run earns the first down. And the Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Blue Devils churn out another first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Looking for some space. It's Hardy. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now in a rivalry game to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down play coming up. They'll try the right here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. To the air, it's Barnett. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to the left side. That's caught. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And the running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. It's a draw. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Hardy. He shreds the tackle.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Trying the run, it's Hardy. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, UNC. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Jones.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down, looking to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This offense really clicking. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Gives it to the back. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he get there on the ground? He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Well, they trust the running game on 3rd down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on 3rd down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
Handoff to the single back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Important yardage needed on 3rd down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands, it's Jones. Tackle, but first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Using his legs, it's Jones. Here he goes. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. The running back here in a direct snap. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. They'll kneel down again to set up a potential game winner. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get in field goal position quickly. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Loses the football. The scramble is on. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in.